Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got these bunch of right triangles put together, as you can see in this given diagram. In other words, this compound shape consists of three right triangles: triangle ABC, triangle BCD, and this right triangle CDE, such that this side length CE of this right triangle is 8 units, and moreover all of these right triangles are isosceles triangles as well. And now our task is to calculate the area of this yellow shaded region, this area, and this area combined. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And in this video, I am going to share with you with two different approaches. So therefore, please watch the video till the very end. And here's our very first method. And now let's make an observation. We can see all of these right triangles are our isosceles triangles. And now let's focus on this right triangle CDE. And we can see that this right triangle is an isosceles triangle, since this side length is equal to this side length. So therefore, if I label this side length as lowercase a, then this side length is going to be lowercase a as well. And we are going to use the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And here in our case, our hypotenuse is 8 units, whereas our two other legs are lowercase a and lowercase a as well. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got a square plus a square equals to 8 square. Let's divide both sides by 2. So this 2 and 2 is gone. So therefore, a square turns out to be equal to 32. And now I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore, our lowercase a value turns out to be 4 times the square root of 2 units. So thus our lowercase a value turns out to be 4 times square root of 2, and likewise this side is 4 times square root of 2 as well. And now we are going to focus on this middle right triangle BCD, and we can see this is our isosceles triangle as well, since this side length equal to this side length. So therefore I'm going to label this side length as lowercase b and this side length lowercase b as well. We are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle as well. And here is our Pythagorean theorem once again: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is 4 times square root of 2, whereas our two other legs are lowercase b and lowercase b as well. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this formula. So we got b square plus b square equal to 4 times square root of 2 whole square. Let's divide both sides by 2. So therefore we got b square equal to 16. And I'm going to undo this square by taking square root on both sides. So therefore our b value turns out to be 4 units. So therefore our this lowercase b value turns out to be 4, and likewise this side is 4 as well. And finally, let's focus on this tiny right triangle ABC. And we can see this is an isosceles triangle as well, since this side length equal to this side length. And now let's make an observation. We can see this hypotenuse of this right triangle is 4 units. And now let's make an observation. Let's focus on this big right triangle CDE. If the hypotenuse of this right triangle is 8, then its other two legs are 4 times square root of 2, and likewise 4 times square root of 2 as well. And now we are going to apply the very same analogy on this tiny right triangle. If this hypotenuse is 4, in other words the half of this one, then these side lengths, the legs, are going to be half of these legs. So this is going to be 2 times square root of 2, and likewise this is going to be 2 times square root of 2 as well. And now let's make an observation. We can see that the yellow shaded region area is equal to the sum of these three triangle areas. the triangle ABC area plus the triangle BCD area plus the triangle CD area as well. So therefore now our task is to calculate the area of all these individual triangles. And now we are going to calculate the area of this tiny right triangle ABC. And now let's recall the area of a triangle formula. Area is always equal to a half times base times the height. And in our case, the base of this triangle is 2 times square root of 2. And likewise, the height is 2 times square root of 2 as well. So therefore, the area of this triangle is going to be a half times our base is 2 times square root of 2 times the height is 2 times square root of 2 as well. And if we multiply and simplify, that is going to give us 4 square units. And now we are going to calculate the area of this middle right triangle BCD. And we are going to use the very same area of a triangle formula as well. And here our two legs are 4 and 4. So therefore the area of this triangle BCD is going to be a half times our base is 4 and the height is 4 as well. And if we simplify and multiply, that is going to give us 8. And finally we are going to calculate the area of this triangle CDE as well. And here's our once again the area of triangle formula. And here our legs are 4 times square root of 2 and likewise 4 times square root of 2. So therefore the area of this triangle CDE is going to be equal to a half times 4 times square root of 2 times 4 times square root of 2 as well. And if we multiply and simplify the right hand side, that is going to give us 16 square units. And here's our final step. Let's go ahead and calculate the area of this yellow shaded region. And we already figured out the area of these individual right triangles. Turns out to be 4, 8 and 16. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. So we got 4 plus 8 plus 16. And if we add everything, we are going to get 28 square units. So thus the area of this yellow shaded region turns out to be 28 square units by using the very first method. And here's our second method. And now let's focus on this right triangle CDE. And we know the area of this triangle is 16 square units. We already figured it out. And in this next step, I have dropped this perpendicular DF on this side EC. And let's recall this crucial fact. Let's focus on this isosceles triangle, since this side length equal to this side length. And this is our perpendicular. And this perpendicular is going to bisect this side into two equal parts. This side equal to this side. So therefore, if the area of this right triangle is A, then the area of this right triangle is going to be A as well. And the total area of this whole isosceles triangle is going to be 2 times A. And since we are dealing with this isosceles triangle, and we know the total area of this triangle is 16. So therefore, according to this fact, this triangle area is going to be half of that one, 8. And this triangle is going to be 8 as well. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this square BCDF, and this being CD as the diagonal. So therefore, if the area of this triangle is 8, then the area of this triangle is going to be 8 square units as well. And here in this next step, I have dropped this perpendicular BP on this side CD. And we can see that this perpendicular is going to divide the area of this triangle into two equal parts. If the total area is 8, then this triangle area is going to be 4. And this triangle area is going to be 4 as well. And finally, let's focus on this square ABPC. And for this square, BC is the diagonal. So therefore, if the area of this triangle is 4, then the area of this triangle is going to be 4 as well. So thus the areas of these triangles turn out to be 16, 8 and 4 respectively. And we can see this area is a half of this area, and likewise this area is half of this area as well. And here's our final step. Now we are going to calculate the area of this yellow shaded region. And we can see our triangle ABC area is 4, the area of the triangle BCD is 8, and finally the area of the triangle CDE is 16. Let's fill in the blanks. So we got 4 plus 8 plus 16. If we add, that is going to give us 28 square units. So thus the area of this yellow shaded region turns out to be 28 square units by using the second method as well. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.